Trey, you've had an unbelievable stretch of football over the past few weeks. Can you just talk about week after week, just building that momentum and continuing to be able to not only run the ball really effectively, but literally shove guys off of you as well?
I'm just continuing to build my confidence up. You know, the game is continuing to slow down for me. And, you know, I'm just continuing to keep God first, and I have a great O-line. So.
You guys both transferred here this year not knowing what this team would be. They're now 9-3. You guys know the work that went into that. What does it mean to see the program prosper to this point and the fact that you bought in on something that became?
I can't speak for Trey personally, but when I met with Coach Norvell, and I'm pretty sure it was a similar story for him, when we met with Coach Norvell, it was just like, you know, he laid out the game plan for us, what we were going to do, what the goal was at the end of the day. You know, the 3 losses we did suffer definitely is something heavy hitting towards us, knowing how close we were to being undefeated. But just, you know, especially going out there beating our rivals, both of them, it just means a lot, you know, especially dudes that aren't from here, being immersed into the culture.
Yeah, I mean, just back and forth game like that. You mentioned rivalry game. Like, what was it like going through that game? You know, just the back and forth in that game.
You know, I ain't gonna lie, it put a lot of stress on me, but I believe in the defense. You know, Jared Versity, his guys, because you know they executed our season. It was fun. It was a fun game, though. You know, us coming to compete, us coming to respond to their touchdown. And, you know, it was a good one.
It was definitely a good one. I mean, Trey literally threw a dude off of him. So, like, we just can't ignore that fact. We're going to talk about that. Like, he literally was running, threw a dude off of him. Like, you think I was worried, man? Like, we got this crazy dude right there running the ball. Like, I'm not worried.
I think that was the first field storm of Dokes, and probably before either of y'all were born. I guess how badly do you get caught up in that, and what does it mean to be able to kind of deliver that moment and deliver this season to this fan base?
It meant a lot. You know, a lot of people with the last season, the way it didn't go the way everyone wanted it to go. With us, a bunch of transfers coming in, me, Johnny, Trey, Micah, like all the transfers across the board, all of us coming in, all of us being able to make an impact. It meant a lot just to see the hard work we put in, the hard work everyone put in, J-Trav, you know, Fabo, Coop, everybody putting in. They were storming the field, jumping over the fence. I saw a security guard get knocked over. Like, it was just an amazing feeling. People stopping you, asking for pictures. Everybody's got their cameras out. Everybody's in the middle of the field jumping, stepping on the gator head. Like, it was a lot.
Yeah, that feeling was surreal. You know, I always see stuff like that on TV, so I never thought I'd be in that moment, but it happened. So I'm thankful for it.
Trey, there was a couple times where you guys got down there and it looked like maybe Jordan scored, and then you guys didn't get the touchdown. It looked like one time you two scored and they didn't give it to you, but just the determination you guys had to punch it in.
You know, I told him I had his back. You know, throughout the whole game, I told him I had his back because, you know, he's got grit. He got grit. He's been fighting he been battling the whole game, and you know, I'm so proud of Jordan because, you know, he been through a lot. You know, his confidence had to grow too. You know, as well as me. He been, you know, pushing me throughout this season to be better, and he's a great leader.
Jared, was there ever any conversations between you and your family, you and the coaching staff, that you could come to Tallahassee and in one season fulfill enough to chase your dreams of being a professional, and what will ultimately go into your decision whether or not you'll return to Florida State next year or pursue a professional career?
I'll definitely sit down with the coaches, you know, sit down with a couple of my teammates, figure out where their heads are at, where my head's at. Yeah. Before I shut up. Before I make any big decisions, I want to meet with the coaches and everything like that. But being here, I just love it. Like, the whole experience being here, you know, having the opportunity to be able to play at the next level. Not everyone gets that opportunity. Just knowing my hard work paid off. You know, racing Trey in the summer, racing Amari Gainer in the summer, beating both of them because they slower than me. Like, I was doing you in. Don't lie.
Lost.
It just means a lot to know that all that hard work's finally paying off. So I'm definitely going to sit down, though, and think about it, take a long little break and think about it.
Trey, similar question, not to put you on the spot. How much thought has gone into a decision there of coming back or returning for you, or coming back or going?
Well, you know, this year it's moved fast for me. You know, I'm still pretty young, you know, but like I said, I'm going to put thought into it, you know, talk to my family about it. And, you know, this guy my roommate, too, so we stay together, so we're going to talk about it.
What was it like that last drive for Florida, Jared, when you guys were – I know you went through some injuries during the game, other guys did, and just finally getting that stop.
Man, the moment I remember the most is they got a first down, and I looked at D'Lo, and D'Lo's just smiling, clapping, going like, bring it on. We wanted 4 more. like smiling, saying 4 more. When I saw that, I was like, yeah, I can get behind that. I can get behind that. When I saw that, I knew it was over for him. Like when you see a leader on your team, Kalen DeLoach, smiling and laughing and saying, "Bring it on, we want all of you got," you know you won the game.
Yes. Thank y'all.
What you waiting for, man?
Bro, go.